In order to slam dance to your full potential, you're gonna need a superstar band performing that knows how to slap nuts. Today, we're gonna be talking about one of those bands because on deck, we got Terror. This is a legendary hardcore band that headline their own tours and make people slam like crazy. Why am I telling you that? You know that. You know who Terror is. They fucking rule. I'm Dan Frampton, and it's time to strap on your Jordan 1s because it's the 23rd edition of Pit Pros. Tonight, there will be a winner, guaranteed. The action starts pretty early with a low roll from Pretty Beefy. Then Scarlet Fire gets up there with her tag team, the Super Slam Brothers, who I'm calling Left and Right Trigger. And this dude deserves like, I don't know, 5 million frequent flyer miles for this maneuver. And now we're gonna meet Straight Edge Eddie and Roses Are Red. At every show, there's always one sad boy, and here's one doing a tope. Then we get our first manly cartwheel of the evening, pretty much setting the tone and giving us a theme: cartwheels. But Peter the Plancha Man has a different idea. He's coming in with a plancha and goes way off screen somewhere. Over here we got a real Heartbreak Kid. Crisscross, applesauce, maple syrup, and chaos. And then we get Roses Are Red, showing us a perfect athletic cartwheel. And just when you thought you saw a perfect cartwheel, in comes a perfect powerhouse cartwheel. Check out the footwork and the hip rotation on this guy. This is athleticism. If you're familiar with this series, you know that one of the best slam dancers to ever grace the screen here, his name is Bushels of Fun. And I had no idea he had a little national network, a little gang going on. I didn't know there was a Bushels gang, because here's Bushels of Violence. And when the vocalist says this, jump on someone's head, Bushels of Violence does this. And this. But Roses Are Red is not going to be outdone like that. He is here for the championship. He is showing that everybody else, all these other slam dancers, they're nothing compared to him. He comes in with so much height. He's making a goddamn statement. He's standing out there on his own. But this is the hardcore scene. There are a lot of fucking cliques, there are a lot of fucking gangs, and one of those gangs is the Khaki Schwartz gang, and here's one of their grunts. I think it's number 42. Sorry, scratch that. I'm just checking my notes here. That was actually the Khaki Crew grunt number 46. 42 has been dead for months. And then that Heartbreak Kid from earlier, I'm just going to be calling him HBK from now on, comes in with a beautiful super kick clap combo. And he's followed by his tag team partner, Nu Metal Nick, and they deliver a subpar combination. And we meet a real beefy athlete, okay? This is Crucial Corey. But Bushels of Violence is not intimidated by Crucial Corey. Coming for the crown, coming for the championship. If he could be consistent, I think Bushels of Violence and Roses Are Red and maybe HBK have some competition. But right now, I think that's our top 3. Because HBK comes in with a huge super kick windmill clap combination that I just adore. Now HBK might not have the pure skills of a Pit Pro champion, but he has the heart of one, okay? And sometimes that matters a lot more than your athletic ability, okay? If you have the heart to keep on going, then god damn it, you are a Pit Pro. If you are getting up on that stage, song after song, throwing your body into that audience, god damn it kid, you are a Pit Pro. You earned your stripes. And then we get Convict Kenny coming out with a twisted seated senton. Very, very athletic. You gotta love to see these maneuvers. Bushels of Violence retaliates with a very fast, a hugely aggressive, you guessed it, cartwheel. But I'm about to show you guys some slam dance perfection. You gotta watch this as a guy slithers onto the fucking stage, as another dude hops over top of him, then they get up and do a crisscross fucking... Now if you've been watching this show for a while, you might have heard me use the term lost at sea, and I don't know if I've explained it. What that means is when you go for a dive and you're just caught somewhere in between crowd surfing and falling. You know, you haven't really fallen to the ground, but no one's really supporting you, and you're just kind of flailing. You're lost at sea. And then we get our first head walk of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. But then HBK gets viciously attacked from behind. This guy's gonna get a 5-minute penalty for that. Just kidding, this isn't hockey, this is pit pros. Then I'm gonna show you guys Michelin Man Michael coming in with some pretty beautiful floor punches, followed by a cartwheel. Now HBK isn't about the cartwheels, not all the time anyway. What HBK likes to do is have super kick parties and do windmills. And here we have a member from the No Sleeve gang. I think he's grunt number 66, and he comes in with some pretty generic offense, but it delivers some damage. And then a deep tope, like 5 rows in. And meet Brady, the braided one, because he has braids. God damn it, Brady can fucking slam. Then the Bushel Bros meet center stage. To deliver some devastation. It sends HBK flying stage left. And then we see Bam Bam Big and Slow. Just kidding, he's actually kind of fast, but it's a great name. HBK's relentless. He really wants the crown. He's like, I have more heart than these guys have skill. Have another super kick party. And don't you love seeing newlyweds enjoying a hardcore show together? Who let the dogs out? This is what it looks like when you're late to slam class. Then HBK is out to show us his classic maneuvers. Vintage HBK. Fucking move it! Now in my opinion, when the song is over, the stage diving should cease because everybody's guard gets kind of down. But here comes Long Hair Larry doing a post-song dive. Oh my god, HBK, I think you just learned a new move. Did you level up like a Pokemon? That's a 360! And here comes Sven, the War Machine. This guy is all muscle and an amazing haircut. And here comes Roses Are Red with an unbelievably technical and perfectly brutal headwalk. And then one final cartwheel to round out his evening. And isn't this the cutest two-step you ever done seen? I think we need to see a botched cartwheel. Now, the one that he delivers on the stage, pretty good, pretty sound, feet are in the right position, he's got the hip rotation, it's very impressive. But then he tries to do a cartwheel over the stage, and I think in his mind, he was doing 2 different moves, okay? He didn't know if he had to do the cartwheel without the feet on the stage, or if he should have put the feet on the stage. So what ended up happening was one foot was on the stage, and then, look, just watch the clip. Okay, I'm gonna need a couple seconds to determine a winner. So while I do that, let's watch a recap of all those clips now that you have the context.
Fucking movement! They go. What you say? Now I'm not what this thing. You'll never had it. Is it all the blood? I want to say that you too late. Save my.
Okay, I think I know who won this. My heart and my spirit wants to give it to HBK because he just won me over with how much he just kept on getting out there, and he didn't care about really like how he looked or his skill or his athleticism, and he just wanted to slam with the slammers, and that he did, but that wasn't really enough to be considered a Pit Pro champion. I have no other choice but to give this championship to the guy who delivered the best high spot, the guy who was versatile in tag team action and in solo competition, the guy who was consistent from beginning to end, the dude with the technique and the brutality. All of those components combined created the champion this evening, and you know that champion is Roses Are Red. For moves like this, this, and this. Absolute perfection, absolutely beautiful. I loved every bit of it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you Hate56 for this footage, as always, and I hope to see you again in the next one. But until then, watch this other video that I made.